Alright, folks, let's get into this. Let's look into what's going on with Taehyung and Jennie. Hey, folks. How are y'all doing? It's me, D Sparta. Welcome to my channel. Yes, I am a psychic medium. I do use tarot cards, but I also do use sometimes other divination tools, or just the stuff that I see in my mind when I get the vision. I get, I will just speak them out. Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about something very controversial, and I want to make something clear right now. I'm doing this because I've been asked, and it's not because I ship anybody. And I will tell you right now, never ship real people. If there is really a relationship, it's there, and it's not up to you to approve or disapprove of it, okay? It's not your choice. We should all be free to love who we want to, okay? And be with whom we want to. And that's important. And you shouldn't try and force others into a fantasy that you wish would come true. So, why am I doing this? Because, well, I've been covering Jennie and Taehyung for a while. It seemed like I kept seeing somebody trying to be destructive and leaking and kind of like wanting to be hurtful between them. Someone working, release, and we did find out that there was a worker who had been releasing, Taehyung's travel and such. So I was like, they work around him, this person, and there was a lot of trying to not come out because the hate Jennie was getting, much like the hate Jimin gets from those who think that Jungkook and Taehyung should be together. And I have zero tolerance for anybody who's going to insist that that's happening, that anybody should be with anyone, okay? I just block you. That's what I'll do. That's what I do. Anyway, just remember, these are real people. And recently, there was that video where it looked like it could possibly be Taehyung and Jennie walking hand in hand in Paris. Now, recently, Jennie posted a bunch of photos from that trip, and she talked about things like this was, most memorable day of her life, and all this hope, this beautiful experience that she had, okay? Some people thought, oh, that's a dig to Jungkook. She's trying to take away from him. No, I'm pretty sure the thoughts never even fucking crossed her mind. The girl is touring and posting pictures and just going through her own thoughts and energy. And some people think that, she did this, I don't know, supposed to take stuff away from Jungkook attention. No one can take attention from Jungkook, okay? It's just not happening. But there's pettiness out there. So we're going to look into this. We'll go into it a little bit more. Let's see what's going on. Do they know each other? Is there kind of a connection? And yeah, we'll see what happens, So let's get into that now. All right. We're going to look into this. Is Taehyung in love? Is Jennie in love? Please remember, these readings are for entertainment purposes only. Some of the stuff is just my opinions. Some of it is what I'm seeing, and I do have a lot of faith in my in my guides, but you never know. They could be, we could be seeing something a little differently, but I do believe there's a lot of stuff I'm seeing here with Jennie and Taehyung. They both are Capricorns, and let me tell you, some signs, they can't go too well together. There's going to be clashes, and that just happens, okay? But Capricorn, when you're dealing with earth signs, they go well together. They really do. And they get along. There is this, because of the priorities of earth sign, we're dealing with work and home life, and those things get along. Capricorns, they have this real strong sense of different priorities and work ethics, and just, it's like, well, if I can do something like that, if I do things this way, or this is how I think, others should be thinking the same thing, right? Not really, folks. But Capricorns can understand each other and get along very well. They also can clash, just like everybody else. But that kind of energy, good friendship, very good friendship. They would have a lot of respect for each other, and it could also possibly lead into something more romantic. Now, who knows what I'm going to see in this reading? Pulling out my one deck. I was going to try another deck, and it just didn't feel right. The energy was off, so I pulled out my trusty deck that I love here. We're going to use this. Yeah, I'm feeling. Let's go. All right, Taehyung, where is your mind right now? Wow, interesting. I'm sorry, I'm gonna choke. Oh my god. Okay, so if you watch another tarot readers, I get it, but Aphrodite, he always says the Ace of Wands is his dick card. And I know just the other day someone had commented about this in one of my videos. And that's the card. I was like, okay, what's Taehyung thinking? And that's what I get. But no, this is, also, it's about desire and being creative and a willpower and optimism. Wanting to seek out, try new things, But another card fell with it. I was like, well, that's odd. Because the other card is the Ace of Swords. And what I'm seeing here is there's this conflict, okay? It's like a battle. Because it's like, this is what I want. And having to put up an illusion of what's really happening. I can't come out because people are stupid and want to fight. And I can't, and he's like, wants to be protective of the one he's with. He wants to be protective of Jennie. At the same time, he's like, what is going on here, Some idols could come out being involved with someone and, they get along, but I can't. There's a lot of sacrifices that shit he's putting through. Okay, the Seven of Pentacles just popped up here, but it's reversed, okay? And this energy is just a lot of delays, getting impatient. Progress is moving slow. Jennie's feeling like things have been going slow. She wants, and you know what? It has been. And you know what? Taehyung sees it, and it's frustrating him. Because he's worried, people are going to, if I come out too fast about anything related to Jennie, whether we just have a good, she's like my best friend, there's still going to be haters and people not liking her, and he loves her. This is what I felt. I love her too much. I don't want to see her suffer. Okay, so, bunch of cards. This all fell out, and I'm gonna have to. Let's try this again. I don't want too many cards, folks. Just give me one. Whoa. Okay. And here's the Emperor reverse. When I see this Emperor card, I always think of somebody, you know, it's somebody in like Hive or even over at YG, you know. This is somebody in the workforce who's in charge. He kind of runs things very tyrannical and very pushy, and he's not happy at all. And it's like it could also be a father, you know, one of their fathers not happy about this relationship for some reason. I got to get more into it, but there is like trying to control things. Some outside force trying to control things. Oh, it's Army trying to control. And Blinks who are trying to control that. Oh, how did I not see this? They're bullying. This is a bully. Someone's bullying these two. Oh my God. So, V and Jennie are planning to do this. Here's the chariot, and this is getaway and go off. Jennie right now is away in doing shows. One of my patrons were just at her show and just said the energy there was so good, and the people just sent Jennie so much love, and I was so happy to hear that. So that's good that she's feeling that vibe and that energy. Now, she did have to go off stage at one point and then come back. Some people are wondering if she could be pregnant. I don't know. But with this card, that could be it. New life. They're having a baby. I mean, who knows? But the chariot here is upright. And this is traveling. This is going to be success, victory. They're going to go on a journey together. And I'm happy for them. I'm very happy for them. I just... Let's see what else is going on here. Oh. Yeah. Okay. The Hermit here reversed. And this is just... they want to withdraw. It's like they wanted to withdraw from the limelight. They want to just... And that has to do with them traveling. The chariot wanting to go away. They just need to withdraw. They want to... They feel like somewhere along the way they've lost their way because there's just this anger. So they want to just kind of go off into their own world and just celebrate life together. That's what I'm seeing here, folks. And I do believe there could be a child on the way. Okay, so here's the Six of Cups. And you see little kids holding, not often you see more of an adult figure reaching down and handing a cup to a child. The Six of Cups can also just mean that, but this is happy memories, this is yearning, this is homesickness, but this is also, coming together, a reunion. So there's definitely, they're wanting to come together. There is this, their relationship, the way they are together is very healing, and it's like, I find my sanity in your presence. I find, the peace I need, and it feels like this is home for me. The Hangman here, this is like, okay, it's upright, which that's good, and this is, making a sacrifice, letting go of stuff happening. They want to, they're going to have to lose, there's something that they're going to lose. They know they're going to lose fans, by being together, okay? And it's they're kind of that, they're going through, do we make this sacrifice? Do we do this? Is this, there's a lot of, what can we do? I'm just so crying. She misses him. Come see me, come see me, come see me. Yeah, the Queen of Cups. This card often is a Cancer, but it's someone very calm, comforting. It's someone with psychic ability. And I see Taehyung is like this presence in Jennie's life, just calming. And I do believe Taehyung is very intuitive, very psychic. And like I said, this is just this card is about healing and nurturing, and I think and being emotionally supportive. And I see that their energy together is like that. There is definitely. I'm gonna pull out my Lenormand deck. See if we can get a little, because sometimes this other deck from Victorian days can lead us into some other things that are going on, and it should be interesting. Though, let's look into this here. Okay. Okay. Oop. Okay. All right. So we have a lot of clouds. That's. There is a lot of clouds. The clouds are there to cause. They're trying to protect themselves. But the clouds, it's confusion, but it also has to do with transition, and it's there's just conflict. It's like a lack of clarity. They don't want to say it's like, we'll put out hints, but we're not going to put anything with a yes or a no. Kind of like Hybe, in YG. We are not, this has nothing to do with business, and so we're not privy to their personal lives. And so they could neither confirm nor deny what was going on, if that was them, and if there is something going on. That says a lot in a way. Okay, and here's the sunshine. So, yeah, they're wanting to bring to light things, and that's not a surprise to me at all, because that's what I keep seeing. There is going to be a positive outcome, whatever happens, and it's just things are going to become illuminated. Is there going to be a backlash? Yeah, but sometimes you got to make those sacrifices. And here's Lily, and this is family. And this is peace and a calming situation. So maybe they are starting a family together. I know Taehyung wants to settle down. He wants to have a family. Come on, cards. Keeps getting so many cards, a bunch flat, flipping nut. So let's try this again. Okay, this card flew out. Yeah, they're playing covert. The fox here. It's, being a little mysterious, being a little, sneaky. There's deception. But it also can mean, it could be about work. It could also mean about taking care of things, taking care of family. It can be someone clever. It's untraditional. So I really see in this, definite, it's over the clouds with the causing, confusion, being foggy, not clarity. So, yeah, and I do see, one, as you see here, is this person. They're the writer. This is a messenger. wow. So, yeah, they are putting out, with this fox here, putting out little messages about them. They kind of throw out some bait and then retreat. Throw something out and retreat. So that's what's going on here. And this card just flew out at me. That's the lady. Yep, Taehyung is with, that's Jennie. He wants to protect her because, and we got the maze here. With this card, this is like, they don't like being separated. They're feeling like, can they come out? Is this really, should we stay together, or, should we give up? Oops, sorry for that scratching. That probably just some of your nail. But yeah, there's a lot of, you see me going back and forth, because that's what they're going through. It's the back and forth has a lot to do with weighing out the pros and the cons in situations and trying to find the right timing. And, like V is supposed to, soon, not like he doesn't have to this year, but at some point, enlist. Is he going to be enlisting before they come out, or is it after, or what's going to happen? There's a lot of questions, and I don't think anything's been really formally decided. It's just they're treading carefully. I remember when I was with my wife at first, we were both working at the same place, and now while it wasn't, not appropriate, against, wasn't, but people could, because I was older and I was also in a more supervisory position. In fact, trained her. And so we hid this relationship for like 6 months. We kind of give hints. And finally, one day, I walked in wearing one of her shirts. And I went, "You didn't go home last night." And I'm like, "Me? What are you talking about?" But yeah, and so people started knowing it. And it, sometimes you don't want, because you want to make sure that if you're in this relationship, it's going to work out. And what kind of, backlash are we going to get from this? So it was, there was a lot of things so that's normal not to come out publicly, especially when you want to figure things out and make sure, is this relationship going to work out? And if it's not, let's not put this out there in the public for everyone to, analyze and tear apart. And yeah, you get it, right? Some of y'all get it. No. I hope you enjoyed this video. I am tired. I'm losing my voice. This is like the 4th thing I've recorded. I did a really nice special Patreon video where I reacted to Jungkook's 7, as well did a tarot reading on about the song and what he's got going and planning for the future, going on with another album or what. So if you want to be a Patreon, you can join. Links are down below. I love you guys. Remember, be kind to yourself. Be kind to others. Bye.